What it do, gang? It's your boy King Cody, and welcome back to another video. How y'all feeling today? Hope you're feeling absolutely amazing. This is my third video back to back. I'm on a 3P run right now, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm trying to grind these songs out. Y'all like these reaction videos? I like these reaction videos, so therefore I'm gonna keep doing them. And I got this one right here. This is kind of like close. I want to say close to home, but close to home at the same time. I work at a school right now / daycare. Like there's some things like a daycare of it, but some part of it is a school. But teachers. Yeah. School can be a scary thing for a parent, especially for like their first time, their kids' first time going to school. It's a real scary thing. You don't know what kind of teacher you about to get. You don't know how all the other kids are. You don't know how your kid gonna do in the school neither. There's so many aspects, there's so many personalities now, and everyone's trying to intermingle with each other in a building. She looking crazy right now. If I seen her at a school orientation day, oh no, we're finding a different no. I'm not gonna sit here and look at your face for the next however many days we in school for the school year. Y'all need to get her out of here, or I'm out of here, because she look crazy. So we about to see her. We about to see what she got herself into, because yeah, I hope it's funny, because we gonna see what it is. But then again, I laugh at a lot of stuff, so we'll see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and with that being said, let's get right to the video. Let's go.
Hands are tied, please.
Grab your stuff.
It. Can you grab it? Because I already got tased by the police.
Grab
and
oh my God, it's already
on. Already been tased by the police.
A classroom freak-out caught on body cam as a Florida substitute teacher comes face to face with police.
Eyes. Hold on.
Substitute teacher comes classroom.
Oh my gosh. I would not want to be a student in her class. I would not be a student in her class. I would tell my mom, my dad,
substitute teacher comes face to face with police.
No problem.
What is this?
Thank you, Jesus. It's time. I'm ready. No, I'm not done. I need that piece of paper. Don't
Officers reveal the shocking allegations leading up to this moment and key details about the suspect that could make this situation even more complicated. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
Bye, Chris.
I want you to think back to when you were in school and when you walked into a classroom and you saw that your regular teacher was not going to be in that day and you had a sub. You might have thought it was going to be an easy day at school. Maybe they wheel in a TV and you could watch a movie and that was it. Well, that is not the case that played out in Lake County, Florida, when students there had a substitute teacher. According to police, this teacher's erratic behavior didn't begin.
No. If y'all ever seen the movie Sky High, where they were going through the different transform, they're their different powers, and the teacher, he went in for his suit, he came out, that's her right there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Sky High.
Witness accounts accused
Was
her
she a
of
Panther?
making
She Black
inappropriate
Panther?
gestures, and
T'Challa?
even assaulting a student before officers intervened. Now, you caught inappropriate gesture, and when officers arrived, witness accounts accused her of yelling, making inappropriate gestures, and even assaulting a student before officers intervened. Now, you caught a glimpse of the incident caught on police body cam, and we're going to get into all of this footage that was released by the department here in just a moment. But we also have the official police report from the Lake County Sheriff's Office revealing crucial details about this case that could potentially lead to a more complicated legal process. And that's something we're going to break down here with trial attorney Krista Ramey here in a moment. But let's backtrack. Let's set the scene. We're at Lake Minneola High School, serving roughly 2,300 students, grades 9 through 12 in Minneola, Florida, which is roughly a 30-minute drive from Disney World. Now, according to the police report, on the morning of April 20th, A request was broadcasted over the school radio for an administrator to respond to a classroom. Not long after, at around 10:20 in the morning, a school resource officer received a crisis staff alert and responded to the area where it was coming from. Here's what that resource officer relayed to a nearby conference room.
My other deputy, this is a 2-deputy high school. My other deputy was already in the classroom with the teacher, and the kids were already out by the time I got there.
Okay.
The teacher was just going crazy, yelling random things, yelling at us, telling us to read papers, just stuff like that.
The substitute teacher, identified as 42-year-old Angela Jordan, is now face-to-face with officers, allegedly acting erratically and making disorganized statements that didn't make sense. At one point, the report says that she even told the officers to, quote, put her in prison for life. And now here's how the confrontation went down inside the classroom, originally beginning with attempted mediation by the principal.
Those are your words, ma'am, okay? So I'm not going to use them against you. I just want to know what you need from us. What do you need from us?
I need
If you're not going to
a Black Panther suit to go with my talons.
Out of this building, we do not need to have this going on.
I need new hairstyles, like Rumpelstiltskin.
Were you having trouble in that regard? We need to know, ma'am. Okay, she's not going to answer. She needs to leave the premises.
Okay.
Would you please escort her out?
Grab your stuff. You're leaving.
Oh, the first thing I need to get is that piece of paper, sir.
No, you're grabbing
Oh, now you
your
wanna
stuff
talk.
and you're leaving.
Oh, then please grab my stuff because I am not a threat and I will not be killed when I'm
Grab
lifting
your
my hand.
stuff and you're leaving.
Okay.
How did she get the job? That's one thing. Like, okay, you're a sub. Subs, you're not there all the time. You're just a sub. But how did you get the job? You do not have a friendly face, not one bit. You look terrifying. You look horrifying. You look petrifying. You will give these kids nightmares. Remember this one sub that you had, like Rumpelstiltskin? She had the cat claws. Remember her? Eyes all wide and she on crack. Lips all like this, like a mouse. I will be clowning her for years. Yeah, I remember her. You have that kind of face. Whoa. The principal, fire yourself, because
My hands are tied, please.
Grab your
grab
stuff
it. Can
and
you
you're
grab it?
leaving.
Because I already got tased by the police.
Grab
and I
your
double dare
stuff
you.
and you're
I
leaving.
already been tased by the police.
If I have to tell you again, you're going to go to jail for trespassing. They
That's
asked you
fine.
to leave. Grab
That's
your
fine.
stuff.
I already got tased by the
Grab
police in
your
Pine Hills.
stuff. I'm not in Pine Hills.
Okay, then you won't listen
Grab
to what
your
I
stuff.
said.
Grab your
Then
stuff.
you're gonna say I was a threat.
Grab your stuff.
You thought there was a weapon, right? Then
Grab
you're gonna
your
say I
stuff.
was a threat. Go, it's right there. I told you.
This
I'm
is your last
retarded.
chance. Grab your stuff.
I'm retarded. Yo! No, she did not. No. And then she put the claws on.
I'm not in Pine Hills.
Okay, then you won't listen
Grab
to what
your
I
stuff.
said.
Grab your
Then
stuff.
you're gonna say I was a threat.
Grab your stuff.
You thought there was a weapon, right? Then
Grab
you're gonna
your
say
stuff.
I was a threat. Go, it's right there. I told you.
This
I'm
is your last
retarded.
chance. Grab your
Go
stuff.
ahead.
I'm retarded.
Do it your way.
All right.
That's great. It's fine. It's time. Because you can't even answer, you can't even do one instruction I asked for. No problem. Thank you, Jesus. It's time. I'm ready.
Mr. 20.
Yep.
Thank you, Jesus. Get
That's
out
my
of
water, my lunch box. And I need my piece of paper. And I need my piece of paper that's up there for proof. And I need my water bottle, please, sir.
here. Sir.
No, I'm not gonna. I need that piece of paper. Don't put me.
So this situation is intense to say the least. A substitute teacher in charge of high school students now in a standoff with police that eventually leads to an arrest right inside the classroom. Now you might be wondering, what prompted all of this alert by staff members in the first place? Here's what the resource officer continued to describe after the fact.
That we ended up taking her out, and then later we learned that she put hands.
Yeah.
I guess she got mad. There's a video, so I got to see some of the beginning. I guess she got mad on the phone, for the school's phone, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Started yelling, started dancing provocatively in the classroom. telling them that she used to be a prostitute, stuff like that. It's just very random things. We don't understand what was going on exactly.
So now we're learning more details about what allegedly took place here inside the classroom with students still present. And it starts with Jordan appearing upset while on the school's phone. Now the officer here gives a brief summary of what was relayed to him by witnesses, but the police report goes into even more specifics. Quote, through statements and investigation, it was learned that prior to our arrival, Miss Jordan had been acting erratically inside the classroom. She was yelling.
It was learned that prior to our arrival, Miss Jordan had been acting erratically inside the classroom. She was yelling, screaming, slamming hands on the desk. She began dancing in a sexually suggestive manner, twerking, and made inappropriate statements to students, including telling them that she would engage in sexual activity with them and referring to herself as a $1 million prostitute. Gotta do better. These school systems gotta do better. I see her at an interview. I'm not letting you in. No. Spots are filled. I'm not letting you in here. No. Go get yourself checked in somewhere because no. No, I'm stereotyping. I'm looking at you and no.
Screaming and slamming her hands on a desk. She began dancing in a sexually suggestive manner, twerking, and made inappropriate statements to students, including telling them that she would engage in sexual activity with them and referring to herself as a $1 million prostitute.
And
that's not all that happened, police say. Here's what the school resource officer continued to describe.
The kids ended up leaving class because another teacher heard it, and I guess they escorted them over to another classroom, from what I gathered, because that happened before I got there. And then on the $3
McDonald's meal.
Explained that she was one of the last ones to leave. And that's when the teacher walked up, put her hand on top of her head, kind of touched the back of her head. And you can say the rest.
So the student seen in the video has her face blurred for protection. But according to police, she was allegedly assaulted by Jordan as this situation was going down. In the body cam video, the student's voice is muted. But we have a written statement included in the police report. And here's what she described in part, quote, students left and I was one of the last students, and she was yelling at me and called me the B word. Then she put her hands on my head and back of my neck, then moved her hands to my throat. Once the teacher knocked on the door, she walked away, and I got pulled into another class. Now, the allegations from this student, they're shocking, certainly scary. What a scary situation for a teenager to be in. An authoritative figure that is supposed to be keeping students safe, now accused, calling a student a derogatory term, and then allegedly attempting to strangle her. And the report states that deputies did in fact observe red marks on the victim's neck consistent with being forcibly grabbed. According to Jordan's court docket, she is facing charges of disrupting peace by interfering with school administrative functions, disturbing peace, and battery. Now, when you hear that and you think back to what this student was saying to the point where she allegedly had red marks on her neck, you might be wondering, why aren't the charges more serious? We're going to get into the legal process here shortly, but what happened is clearly not a normal situation. And when you look at the details surrounding Jordan's alleged behavior at the school, it does raise some questions about what her mental state might have been during those moments. According to the police report, EMS was also requested at the scene based on her erratic behavior and apparent altered mental state. EMS evaluated Jordan and transported her to a local hospital. Meanwhile, quote, a records check indicated Jordan has a history of bipolar disorder. Based on her behavior on this date, Ms. Jordan displayed signs consistent with a possible mental health episode. However, there was no indication that Ms. Jordan attempted to notify school staff or remove herself from the classroom prior to the incident. Now, here's another important detail here. The resource officer appears to ask the victim's dad if he wants to press charges on Jordan, and here's how that went down.
Wanting to prosecute, press charges?
No, I don't believe we will.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, it was no harm, nothing. It was, you know, we'll see tonight when we talk.
L father. L father. I'm not gonna have nobody call my son or daughter out their name. Gonna touch all over him. Choke me up. No. Put the lawsuit on. She gonna lose. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. This is an easy case. This is the most easiest case you'll probably ever have in your life. You will win. Press charges on her. When was this? Wow, this is on 4/20/2026. This was recent. Man, if you don't press charges on her, hell, father, look at you. Looking like a great value Santa Claus. Get out of here. Man, I'm done.
See how she feels, but I don't think so. I think it was just,
if I was her, I'm like, yeah, I want to press charges.
Whatever happened, bad day, bad medication, bad everything. Seems like, you know, we all escaped something. If it was going to get any worse, like something happened.
Well, you guys have the opportunity once he writes up the report to reach out to the state attorney's office if you choose.
If we choose to, absolutely.
So,
Do you have your license on you, please?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go get you guys a brochure. It's called a victim's rights pamphlet.
Boy, you need to get that boy.
Just for you to take home. You don't know your rights as a victim for her, but I'll give it to you. You guys can read over that.
Stomach spilling over the waistline.
2855. Like, can you 6'5" Florida deal?
That's crazy.
He's an L father. He's a pushover. He don't wear their pants in that household. The wife does. If there is a wife. She wear the pants in the household. Where the mom at? Bring the mom in here, because he's done. Who is the brother?
Yeah, she's already one. I know she might. Going to the errand.
If I was telling you, so, Dad, you press charges? No. You didn't press charges? Oh. Well, I am. Officer, I'm going to press charges on her.
However, you want to stay or you want to head home?
26, thank you.
Stay? Now you're asking her if she want to stay? Take her home! Press charges, take her home, win the case. I don't know about switching schools. I think you're fine at that school. But if you wanted to get that far switching schools, then... But they're in high school, so you might as well just fuck it out the rest of the years. There's no sense in moving to a different school. But... What do you mean? Do you want...
Yeah.
Alright, let me go get that victim's rights brochure.
Okay.
What happened to what?
The 2 kids.
Chavis has one somewhere, and the other one is in front of my office where I think it's ESC specialist.
That made me so mad. He's an L father, yo.
This is a witness statement.
What do you mean you're not gonna press charges? Why do they have just a bare road on his wall? Is this the police over me? No. It's still a school.
Where's the other one at? 33? I think he's across. Chavis is with him. Cavender's office.
Alright, what's going on? What's going on here? What we doing?
2855, like.
Is that a cell phone in the window? What is that about?
26, thank you, like.
Yes, thank you so much.
the teacher statement. Okay, good.
Alright, so this is a victim's rights brochure, so throughout it has it on the back, it has the case number, it has my name because I did the report, and that's the sheriff's office phone number. I messed up, but that's right there. Okay. So what you'll do is, if you guys decide to change your mind, you're going to take this case number and my name, call the state attorney's office, and just let them know that you changed your mind, unwanted to prosecute, and they'll be able to move forward with the prosecution if that's what you choose to do.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Good luck for the rest of the day.
The police report also states that the victim said that she did not want to press charges either, with both her and her father believing that Jordan was going through a mental health episode and needed medical attention. So what happens next? Right now, Jordan is scheduled to appear for her arraignment on May 6th, with all 4 charges appearing to remain active. According to Florida state law, these charges could lead to a maximum sentence of 16 months in jail and fines up to $2,000. The Lake County Schools communications officer also gave a statement to News 6 Orlando on the day of the incident saying the following, quote, "We're aware of the arrest. Parents have been notified. The substitute teacher was hired February 4th, 2025, and employment was terminated today." According to News 6's report, the Lake County School Board chair also said that he was informed of the situation immediately and commended the students for how they responded with sensitivity to what they believed was a mental health issue. Now, that chair also referenced the district's You Are Not Alone program, which is placing mental health specialists at every high school. He said those resources are available to staff, including substitute teachers. Join us now to talk more about this, and there is a lot to talk about. Krista Ramey, trial attorney, always great to have you here on Law and Crime.
Hold on. If they're about to do like a talk, what are they about to do? Alright, if it's just them two talking, honestly, I don't want to see the rest of them talking. That was pretty much the video right there. That was, I never done this Law and Crime on the case, people. This is a new one, so this is unexpected to see. But let's see this. this is crazy. I'm gonna end it right there. I ain't gonna watch the rest of that because they're just gonna be just speculating it themselves and give their own opinions. But we ain't here for their opinion. We're here for my opinion and y'all's opinion, not their opinion. But thank you for the video though, Chris. Thank you. But schools, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better with who y'all hire. Cause like I said, I'm working at a school right now currently. I'm a teacher assistant / like a floater, so I float around to different classrooms and I just help out where help is needed. Not everyone could be a teacher. Prime example, number 1, she's no teacher. That's why she's also a sub. But even a sub is still a teacher. But you don't even need to be a sub. You don't need to be a sub. You need help yourself. You need help yourself as well. But it's you just gotta just do better on who y'all hiring, for real, please. And then you get the workers that don't work. You get the ones that don't know what they're doing, that don't know how to do something. You got the ones that just chit chat away and not be focusing on the students at all. It's like, what are you doing? Like, did y'all come here to talk to each other, or did y'all come here to also work? Like, what we be doing here for real? We all stop huddling up. Everyone's spread out. Spread out. Watch the kids. You know, that's crazy. And like I said, for parents, it's a bit of a nerve-wracking thing starting out with schools. You don't know what teacher you're gonna get. Like I said, you don't know the kids. You don't know what's gonna happen, how they're gonna handle themselves. But you usually have to have all trust and faith and belief that your son or daughter will be just fine. As long as you raise them right at home. It all starts at home. The way you raise them at home, it should be all right in school. But this gotta go. And I'm glad that she's out of here anyway. She's out of here. Just like I'm out of here too. So I love y'all so much. Yeah. Feel me? But no. If you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Drink your water. Stay safe. Smile. Be happy. Elevate yourself. Stop settling for the bare minimum. Stop just allowing things to happen because they happen. Be a change in something. You know, don't just let things just continue riding. Sometimes that ride can get a little bumpy. Sometimes you need a little bumpy road. Sometimes. But I love y'all once again. I appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Gang. Bye. Bust down, bust down,
Yeah, bust down, bust down.